Welcome to the Weekly Chantal, formerly known as the Weekly Miriam. My name is Bingo. This is the week of April 7th, 2024.
Today we are starting with a random mini travel vlog to upstate New York.
Yeah, that's all I could handle of that little BMI voice she's doing. The YouTube channel Eyelash had a great theory that she went to see the eclipse with P. Personally, I think she went to get food.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
As you can see, I'm in the ER.
You don't need tarot cards to predict the cycle. Squatty knew that this was going to happen. And we haven't had an ERBs in a while. It was a matter of time. She really needed to drum up sympathy after that rage.
I have norovirus, or that bad stomach flu, the highly contagious one. I don't know where I got it.
I'm gonna shit on you.
I hope I never get it again. It is the worst illness.
It's a 2-day stomach flu. This hyperbole is nonsense. It is probably deeply unpleasant, but not the worst illness.
I got sick about, I don't know, maybe 3 days ago. I don't remember exactly when.
So this would be hour 96. She is full of shit, literally and metaphorically. Those sympathy ass pats, though.
Other end, diarrhea. Severe diarrhea. So vomiting, diarrhea, muscle weakness, just fatigue.
If you don't get a smiley selfie or video at the ER, did you even go? And this is where normal people differ from Chantal. She loves this. It would take entirely too long to count how many times she's actually ER beezed. This is her MO, she loves it. And if you haven't seen it yet, look up the cheese graveyard. This wasn't a trip for the ER, it was a trip for urgent care. Since she was already on day 4, most of her symptoms had abated already. So she could have just stayed home and filled up on electrolytes. Instead, she chose to go to the emergency room where she was highly contagious. She doesn't care about other people.
So I have been discharged. I was discharged in like the middle of the night.
Imagine that.
And I actually feel a lot better today. I'm really craving like pickle juice. Like having an emergency jar of pickles in my bag. That's not a bad idea.
It's not a good idea.
I'm sticking around for a little while because I had some plans that were like pre-booked with like, you know, friends and family.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah, I have friends. You guys are always shocked by that. I have some things to take care of, some medical appointments and things like that. So, I am still going back to Kuwait, and, so I'm just like rearranging my life right now, basically. So I just wanted to share one of my favorite birthday gifts that I received, like a homemade, I guess, kind of bag that you can put things inside, like a cosmetic bag or something. So for me, these thoughtful gifts are actually more valuable than like a bunch of money.
Maybe it's just the cynic in me, but this is such an unnecessary thing for her to say. She could have just said, "I love this bag, it's so sentimental." The end.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have bar burrito, and I thought we would just talk and chit chat about some things. I'm severely craving a burrito bowl.
No, stop showing it to us. This is one of the more childlike things she does, and I find it to be repulsive.
Rice, beans, extra cheese, lime crema, guacamole, jalapenos, pickled red onions, salsa, pico, chipotle sauce.
Jesus Christ.
I got these to kind of, you know, scoop it with, I guess you could say.
She's padding the runtime here, right? I'm still fairly new to this, but couldn't she just say, "I got these chips to scoop with"?
Beauty bite.
I'd like to think that when she nods her head like this, she's having an imaginary conversation with one of her other personalities.
This is my first, like, hefty meal since being sick.
Ah, new phrase unlocked, hefty meal. In a moment, she's going to go on to say that this actually wasn't the first hefty meal she had after being sick. Also, who the fuck eats this after having norovirus?
I did have, like, a pretty hefty meal, actually, yesterday. I had a birthday celebration meal.
I'm still stuck on this hefty meal thing. When I hear hefty, I think of the garbage bag, which I guess makes complete sense here. I think she means to say hearty meal, but she's an idiot.
I had it late because I was sick, you know?
Chantal was there for days before she got sick. Her birthday was like 2 fucking weeks ago. My best guess is that rage and manipulation got her the birthday party she so badly wanted for her 40th. So what you're seeing now is what we at r/Chantapolis call Gallery of the Gross. This is where she continues to pile food into her face without saying anything. Later on in this video, she's going to have the audacity to say that creators deserve to have their viewers sending them money just because they're entertaining them/us. First of all, this is not entertainment. This is sick. And it's boring and it's repetitive. Also, she's already earning money just by getting views on YouTube. So to then ask her viewers for a tip on top of that, I would call that fucking egregious. And audacious.
Regarding like PayPal scamming,
here's an example of both padding the runtime and her audacity. Me talking to you right now is 8 seconds, and I already cut out a bunch of silence from her.
I had 3 people donate to me.
Okay, and still under false pretenses.
And it made $37.
But I thought it's not about the money like you said about your little cosmetics pouch.
End of story. I had like 3 people who donated. I made $37. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Number 1, the beezers will never learn. Number 2, I feel like we're being forced to watch her orgasm here, and it's disgusting and uncomfortable, and actually, what the fuck? I've seen toddlers and dogs eat with more grace than this. We're about to move on, but please know that I edited out maybe, I don't know, 10 solid minutes of her doing this.
So many creators have some kind of link to a donation site, like a PayPal, Cash App, whatever.
Guilty, I have a link to buy me a coffee. The difference here is that she doesn't create. She stares dead-eyed into the camera while she eats.
You know, we entertain your butts. Like, we should get paid. We should get money.
You already get paid from YouTube. Besides, Chantal, it's the thought that counts.
Now it's time for our wrap-up. Let's give it everything we've got.
This was an especially dull week in Chantapolis. After her rage from last week, she only put out 2 videos. And as you saw, she was either sick or feeding. Unfortunately, I couldn't do much to make that funny. But I'm sure that rages are just around the corner. We know the cycle. Thank you for tuning in despite it being a dull week. And now for the r/Chantapolis comment of the week. Shoop de whoop burrito, I fucking love you, girl. Thank you for being you. See ya in the next one, bye!